Hi, I'm Dave Boucker. I work for Evesham Adventure Playground here in Evesham. We've been here for around about 40 years, doing things with the local community, and and working with children and families in lots of different projects. One of the things that we've just got into is our greening project, and so we're really interested in the idea of supporting the green issues. We've managed to get an electric van that does all the collection of all of our surplus food that we pick up from the supermarkets. We do a bike recycling project that saves bikes going to landfill. We've got some solar panels on the roof of our barn that provide the light and the electricity up there. And part of it is all about trying to encourage local people and families and children to understand what they could do to help the planet. We had this mad idea about this bicycle bus. We thought, because we go and pick up kids from local schools in our minibus, which is a diesel minibus, we thought, wouldn't it be good if we could do something around biking instead? We were a bit concerned that if the kids just brought their own bikes, it would be a nightmare trying to police that, to get them back from most of the local schools. And we'd seen this picture of this bicycle bus that would take 10 children plus an adult safely along the roads. At the time, it looked a bit like a pie in the sky thing. And then Space Hive came along and said, do you have anything that's unusual that we could put in? And that was where we went with. So we found out all the information about this bike bus, produced in Holland. So we had a bit of a chat with the manufacturers. We found out how much the thing would cost. It scared us a little bit because we're used to not having lots of money ourselves, and we try and raise money locally and not rely on big grants. But we thought we might have a go with Space Hive, and so we put this bid together, which was fairly simple: filling in some forms, finding some pictures, and uploading things to the website, ensuring all of our policies and procedures were correct. I think we had to prove we were a charity, so had all that sort of links to the charity, and then went live. Lots of local people were very keen. Some were very sceptical about whether we could get that sort of money. We had a number of initial bids from people who support us. And then we had some larger bids that came from the district council and then from the county council, which bumped the money up really well. And then people thought it could be a goer. And so then we had some more people put money in. And within the final week, we were short by around about £500. We talked to local people and people like the Rotary Club and the Round Table. And some local sponsors were quite keen on this whole idea of greening, an unusual thing to have. And so they put the final money in. And so we reached our target. And now we're just talking with the company about how we actually get it over to England. Of course, we've got Brexit. And so there's lots of issues about import, how that happens. And what we don't want to happen is it to spend a few months sitting on the docks in Dover. So now we're thinking about how it works within the local community. It's going to go out to local people, probably the weekend as well, to local groups to support the greening thing around Evesham. Local companies have already said, can we use it as part of our promotional of activities? We've also had groups from different counties, different county councils saying, that might be something we want to look at. We're the first people again to have it in the UK, and so we're hoping that we're not going to be the only ones. And that's where we are at the moment. Just fingers crossed, waiting for it to turn up. We were new to this idea of crowdfunding. It was something that we thought would be great for the community, but that sort of money would be out of our reach. Having something that is out of the ordinary, a bit different. That would inspire other people to think we could do that, or isn't that a fantastic idea, or just to promote what you're trying to do for the whole of the community. Just have a think. The idea of the social media thing is all new and different, and I think for us it's opened some sort of doors around the amount of people that are actually looking on our websites and on our Facebook page. And in fact, now, you know, we're not spending money on advertising what we do here. It all goes through Facebook and social media. And I think that is the way forward. And yes, it has been a sort of journey for us. We've been very scared of this whole media thing, and we still are in a little way when you look at the parish councils going viral on what they say. But I think it's the way forward, you know, to talk to the right sort of people, and it's sort of attracted different types of people that perhaps we wouldn't have talked to in the first place. So that's been a really good thing for us.